Our first piece comes from reporter Dan Hajdo, and he found two groups that want PECO to invest in solar energy. It's Tuesday evening, the day after Labor Day, and over 30 people have gathered at the Friends Center in Center City. They've come to plan their next step in the Power Local Green Jobs campaign, an effort to get the region's largest energy provider, PECO, to buy 20% of its power from rooftop solar by 2025. While scientists have made clear the dangers of climate change and the need to end our use of fossil fuels, moving rapidly toward solar rooftop power could do more than help alleviate climate change. For the two groups organizing these efforts, Equate, a group organized by Quakers but open to all, and their partner Power, a coalition of over 40 faith-based organizations, PECO's commitment would go a long way to creating social and environmental justice in our city. Like the others at this meeting, participant Judy Winters shares Equate and Power leaders' vision of renewable energy in an inclusive economy.
We're really looking at more than having a green world. We're looking at having an equitable world. And we have to look at the people in it, not just what the people have done to the planet, but what they're going to do for the planet.
Leaders with Equate and Power say that their research shows that, quote, when PECO commits to purchasing a certain amount of renewable energy, the demand side of the equation, the marketplace then creates the supply side. In other words, once PECO commits to buying 20% of its power from rooftop solar, it creates a ripple effect, spurring investment, business opportunity, and good jobs in manufacturing, installing, and maintaining rooftop solar. Knowing this, the people at this meeting see possibilities.
And I work up in North Philly on Erie Avenue, and I take the subway to work. And every single day, I can see from the elevated rail lines North Philadelphia rooftops and how barren they are, but how much possibility there is.
But for their part, so far, PECO claims its hands are tied. As reported in the Philadelphia Inquirer and other news organizations, currently PECO buys power through a blind auction. PECO then selects the bid with, quote, the lowest cost per kilowatt hour. Representatives of PECO say this is why they can't commit to buying solar, let alone buying solar from local sources. That's not the whole story, however. While the law requires PECO to buy power at the lowest cost, it does not require a blind auction or a limited 2-year period to estimate cost. And most importantly, the law does not require PECO to estimate costs strictly in terms of cost per kilowatt hour. Those are PECO's own rules. And PECO could change those rules. If PECO included costs to the city and region in terms of health problems like asthma created by fossil fuel use, as well as the cost of climate change, solar could easily win in a competition for lowest costs compared to fossil fuel. Equate and Power insist that models for how to make the move to 20% solar by 2025 exist, and they believe that the region is ready for the change. Judging from what we've heard from a few PECO customers, they like what they're hearing.
I'll be over in Glassboro, and everybody's got solar panels, and it's a good way to save the environment. You know what I mean? Yeah. It really is, and it would be cheaper. A lot cheaper, because I just paid a bill and it wasn't cheap at all. You know? So, with that being said, I'm all for it.